giving you my Super Bowl 52 prediction. So it's going to be the Patriots, 13-3, versus the Eagles, who are also 13-3, playing with Nick Foles, backup quarterback. Tom Brady, he's been here. He has 5 rings, 5-2 in Super Bowls. The Eagles have had a very surprising and very good season. They blew the water off the Minnesota Vikings, and they were able to survive the Falcons and get to the Super Bowl. The Patriots were able to survive the scare and come back against the Jaguars, and they were able to cruise against the Titans in the divisional round. So I'm just going to be giving you my pick. There's a lot of interesting points and places where this game could go. Overall, I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be a close game either way. I don't really see the Patriots blowing out the Eagles, and I don't really see the Eagles getting blown out by the Patriots. Some things to note before I really get into the prediction. The Patriots, in their 7 Super Bowls, they've never scored any points in the first quarter. So look for them to kind of jab, almost like a boxing match, but just kind of get a feel for it, not actually like throw any sucker punches and try to win in the beginning. Maybe a turnover that could possibly happen. For the Eagles, I think if they can get some turnovers, that's going to really work in their favor. The Patriots usually they usually will do 1 or 2 things in these games that aren't perfect, but they know when it matters to be able to make the plays. Um, the Another big thing I think is if the Eagles can get a pass rush on Tom Brady. Tom Brady can't run. He's 40. He's never been able to run, but he can't run now any better than he ever has been able to. And if we have the Eagles have a good front 7, and if the Eagles can get a lot of pressure on Brady, they're gonna have a good chance at forcing 3 and out, maybe forcing a fumble, maybe forcing him to do something that he shouldn't. But if you just let him sit back there all day and let him hit Gronk, then let him hit Amendola, let him hit Edelman, maybe throw or hand it off to James White every so often, and they just march down the field, we're not going to win this game. We really can't go into a shootout with the Patriots, I don't think, and win. But it's going to be interesting, I think. Number 2, offensively for the Eagles, I think if they can establish a running game. Now, Nick Foles has a better bond with his receivers than he's had. I saw the Raiders game, that was really bad, and the Cowboys, he looked really bad in as well. But I think he's starting to get some of that chemistry. I think, the certain place that they were running with Wentz, Foles didn't quite. I don't think he quite knew. When and where they break, when's a good time to throw to him, where they like the ball to be placed, and just didn't create a good chemistry and mix well. And I think now they're starting to figure it out. And I think the Lions did a good job blocking. And if they can establish the run, Foles may not have to play his best game. The Patriots do a decent defense, and they can get some pressure. They're not going to get an overwhelming amount, I don't think. And they're not invincible at covering, but they can do their own defensively. But personally, I think that the game is going to be kind of quiet in the first quarter. I think if a team's going to have a lead at the end of the first quarter, I think it's going to be the Eagles, actually. And I'm going to pick it that way. I'm going to say the Eagles are up 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. I'm going to say it's 10-10 at half. I'm going to say it's 10-10 at half. I'm going to say the Eagles are doing a decent job. The Patriots are doing a decent job. I think you're going to expect some plays from Ajayi, and I think you're going to expect some plays from Ertz and Jeffrey and such. But I think the Patriots will be able to do enough to disrupt the Eagles to be able to put together drives and put together a lot of points in the first half, and vice versa as well. But I think in the third quarter, I think teams are going to come out a little warmer. I think it's going to be 24-20. I'm going to say 20-17. Eagles at the end of the third quarter. And I just think that the Eagles are going to come out, and I think, everybody says the Patriots have good adjustments, and they do. Belichick's a great coach, but I think Peterson can make some adjustments on the game as well. So here's the things that I expect from the game. I expect a decent pass rush from the Eagles. I think that Brady in the fourth, and as the game progresses, he's going to be able to hit his receivers. He's going to be Tom Brady. He's going to make some touchdowns. He may make a mistake here or there. It might cost him some points. But he's going to be able to make his throws, and they're going to be able to catch him, and they're going to be able to move down and put up some points. The Eagles, I think, Foles may not be Tom Brady, but I think he's going to be able to make his throws. And I think Ajayi's going to be able to may make some plays through the ground. I think they're going to be able to, make some plays. And I just think that if the Eagles have a well-balanced game and Nick Foles plays like how he has been, that they may win this game. Like, they might actually win. Like, I know it sounds weird, but the Eagles might actually win. And Tom Brady is a great quarterback, and the Patriots are a great team, but are they all that? I mean, they got Cooks, they got Amendola, they got Edelman, but, I mean, well, Edelman's injured anyway. Gronk's there. Gronk and Cooks are good receivers, but I don't know. I mean, I could really see the Eagles pulling this out. There's part of me that thinks the Eagles are going to pull it out, and then there's part of me that thinks the smart pick is the Patriots. But at the end of the day, I'm going to pick the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to pick the Eagles to win it. I'm going to pick them 28-24 in a close one. That's my pick. Peace out.